What is up, everybody? All one of you that's watching currently. There's going to be more, I'm sure. But welcome to another episode of the Dark Truth Podcast. I am your host, the shadiest of the Jays. I had to get all of the things shared that I needed to share. I'm not sure if this is working properly. This is acting funny. What's going on here? Uh-oh. That's not good. Am I back? Holy shit. Okay. Sorry. I had a little connection issue. Like always, I don't know what I'm about to get better internet. So I've got Starlink currently. And they just installed fiber like out towards my house, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so we haven't had that option ever. And it's $10 cheaper for like 1,000 times the speed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like 2 gig speed apparently. And yeah, so mine's Starlink's running at like 25 megs, and so this is going to be a huge upgrade. So I'm paying $10 less for 2 gig speed. Hopefully it's 2 gig speed. Hopefully they're not bullshitting. But either way, it's going to be better internet. It's going to be better quality when it comes to the stream, stuff like that. And my gaming is going to be a lot easier. So there's that too. But anyways, this week, tonight, right now, we have the Tint Diva herself in to talk about an announcement that she needs to make. And I'm pretty excited about it because she actually reached out to me, and I had no guest this week. And I was like, yo, this is perfect. I was like, we could do this week or we could do next week. And she was like, let's do it this week. So here we are, Wednesday, March 25th, 2026, the Dark Truth Podcast with the Tent Diva herself, Letha Lassiter. Jesus Christ, that's a tongue twister. But yeah, so we're going to do the intro video, and we're going to get her on here so we can get it started. Give me just 1 second and let me get this popping. Where's my stuff at here? Oh no, I broke it. I'm just kidding. There it is. And without further ado, our guest, the Tint Diva. What's up?
Hey.
Hey. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes, ma'am. So, you have an announcement, huh?
Yeah, I have an announcement. Because
do you want to get into it now, or do you want to do other stuff first? That's up to you.
Whatever you want to do. You think it'll be spicy to make them wait?
Oh, yeah, we can make them wait a little bit. Why not? Yeah. That's a very interesting background you got there.
Oh, yeah. I'm at the Barbie Beach House. Yo.
No way.
Dude, it's on Galveston Beach Island, whatever you want to call it.
That's cool.
And I'm here to tint it, so I get to spend the night in it and all day tomorrow. And Michelle Gonzalez is on her way, Johnny Blade's wife.
Nice.
The 2 girls, and they'll get to enjoy the Barbie house with us. Literally everything in this place is Barbie. Everything.
I love that. That's so cool. My daughter would be jealous probably. So is it like an official, like, has it been in movies, or is it like just decorated Barbie?
It's been since the 1800s. Like, really? It survived every hurricane on the island.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Barbie don't go down, huh?
Barbie don't go down.
The beach house is still standing. I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Still standing.
Is there just a bunch of pink everywhere? Like, there's got to be, right?
Pink and turquoise, but then it's got like these cool, like Polaroid 90s accents. Like, it takes you back to the time when we bought Barbie dolls.
Right. When they first came out, basically.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Totally nostalgic. It even has a big square in the dining room where you can take like selfies and
Oh,
it looks
hell
like
yeah.
you're the Barbie in the box. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. So what are you doing there? You're tinting it? You're tinting
Yeah,
that
I'm
that
tinting it.
place? You doing hot
Yeah, it's an
pink? What are we
Airbnb.
doing? Is
Yeah.
it hot pink tint or what?
No, it is
Oh,
mirror. It is
gotcha.
mirror tint,
That's
for
awesome.
sure. We need to save on some energy and keep the cost down as it's an Airbnb.
Especially with it being on a beach. I mean, I bet it gets pretty hot over there, you know what I mean?
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Not very many trees and such, I'm assuming.
No, no, it's not. It doesn't get a whole lot of coverage. It's not as bad as some of the ones I've been in. I mean, Mullen and I've done a whole lot of Airbnbs, and I used to be a host, so I'm actually able to talk to the host on that side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I trade it for stays. I mean, who wouldn't want to work and enjoy a minute? And so, yeah, it's
That's
fun.
awesome. So you're trading out the work to like stay there when you want to, or how's that
Yeah,
work?
yeah,
Oh,
I'll
that's
get like a
dope.
week stay. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
get
that's
like a week stay.
awesome.
Yeah.
Is it pretty close in like the price of what the job would be and all that good stuff?
Yeah, it works out pretty evenly. It just
Hell
makes
yeah.
it where there's no money exchange. Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
then with having your own film, which I don't know if the people know that or not. You can talk about that a little if you want to. It's probably a little cheaper too, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Being a distributor, I've cut out the middleman. And so, yeah, my costs are extremely low. And so honestly, it probably would cost me more in gas to come back down here than it did to tenant. So,
Right.
and the whole point is for the neighbors to see that we're tinting it, for them to see my hot pink letters and the sign out front that says we're getting tint, and for when they drive by to see it, because it's just right headed to the beach. I mean, it's just right here.
So
Yeah.
you have a sign that you put out that when you're tinting the house, it says we're getting tint.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never thought of that. That's such a good idea.
Oh, that's one of my things. Like, I have this whole system and I didn't make it up. I've been blessed to be able to copy this man's system that's like, well, now it's about 50 years old because I've been this will be year 11. But there's a system he uses. And I mean, it works to perfection. So a little piece of that. So the sign, like I was talking about, and so while the work goes on, everybody that drives by that sees this, something's happening there, they'll see a sign, they can grab the number. Then when I leave, I'm going to post this photo onto their Google Maps.
Right. Oh yeah. So they're gotcha.
You can't remove that. You can't remove a customer's Google Map photo, but I've edited it. So in the bottom right hand corner, it says tinted by the Tint Diva. So now every time you come to this address, which it's an Airbnb, so lots of people are going to come here.
Right.
They're going to see my photo and
That's
they're
so
going to
cool.
enjoy the tint and they're going to know who to call.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I've never thought of that either. So whose technique is this? Do we know this person?
Steve Chirillo. Most guys have never heard of him. He's one of them quiet guys. He trained for Lumar 40 years ago. He just quietly makes money. He's near Mike Norm. He's
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah. What else? You don't have to give us all your secrets, but I like those two. I've been thinking about getting yard signs that just say tinted by Stay Shady Tinting, like recently tinted or something, or I got tinted by, and then it's, do like 30 days or something in their yard, pick it up, take it to the next house I do, I've heard, I don't know who I heard that from. I think I heard it from a couple people, or I've seen it, on one of the groups. I just haven't found anybody local that makes them,
I get mine on Vistaprint. They're real easy.
Yeah, I thought about doing Vistaprint. It's just last time I used Vistaprint, the quality of the print, it might have been because I got the cheap option. I don't remember what I got, but like my business cards, they were kind of like fadey, like they were kind of grainy and faded. It could have been something I did though. So I might need to check that out again. Maybe get like 10 of them or something.
You also could, like, if you know somebody, like, so the election just happened and my place is right on the road. So I essentially got a bunch of free signs. And so we'll just print the wrap and throw it on it. And, so you can go about it different ways.
Yeah.
And I'll be frank with you, I never go back to get them. When my customer gets tired of it, they'll pull it out of the yard. In the meantime, it's monkey see, monkey do.
Right,
So
right.
yeah,
Do you do that with every job?
yes,
Oh, hell yeah. That's dope.
every job,
That's
every
awesome.
job.
And I'm assuming you've had a bunch of calls because of it.
Oh yeah, tons, tons.
I love it.
I
What's
can
up,
count
Graham? Oh,
on
shit. I
a
forgot that I
handful
got
of
people over
cars on
here.
I get 4 or 5 calls every install while I'm installing because they're seeing it happen.
We got people commenting over here. I don't know if you can read it, but somebody says my auntie is your interview guest, Olivia. And
Ah,
then,
hey Olivia.
and then we got Michelle saying hello.
Hey, girl, hey.
And then we got Bill's over here saying that that's awesome that you're at the Barbie house. I think that's what he was talking about. We got Zach saying what's up. And we got Graham saying what's up. Last week's guest, which that was a fun episode. I don't know if you watched it, but Graham's he's a pretty deep guy, and we got into some
Yeah,
self growth stuff, which is also stuff that you like to talk about.
for sure.
And I haven't seen you since Tenor Battles, which was so much fun. And
Yes.
I want to ask you about the exploding squeegee thing. What happened with that?
Oh my gosh, dude. It's
I was like, what?
dude, I'm just like, and Texas Squeegee is like gassing me up, and he's like, "Oh,
Always.
there's no quitting her." And so I don't know if I just was like gouging harder because he's like gassing me up,
Yeah.
but like all of a sudden the squeegee just fell out, and I saw that it happen. I just dropped the tool, grabbed another tool, and
Michelle told us about that when we went over there to have dinner. And later I saw the video, and you were like, you just grab another one and just start getting after it again, dude. I was cracking up. I was like, that's some shit Letha would do for sure.
yeah,
Just
absolutely.
in the moment, just switch it up real quick. Be like, that squeegee's gone. I'm going to use this other one. Luckily,
Yeah,
you had another
exactly.
one, though. Right?
Yeah, on to the next squeegee.
I love it. That's so funny. So after Tenor Battles, did you go back like always? Did you have like a drive to you to where you're like, I want to get more business, I got to do more stuff? Or were you kind of just like, I want to slow down more, you know?
Oh no. There's always a fire when you leave Tenor Battles. Always. Every time. You can count on it. Just like I can't explain what happens at the meeting of the minds, but like you leave fired up every time. Yes.
Don't
Yes.
forget this though. Hey. And
Yes.
for those of you that don't know, Tenor Battles 24, me and Letha actually teamed up after Mullet. I don't know if y'all can hear me. After Mullet couldn't make the finals, and we ended up getting third place. I totally didn't even think that we would get third place because it wasn't one of those like things that registered in the moment. It's probably because I was drunk. Either way, but and then he's like third place, and I'm like, what? What do you mean? And then I'm like, oh, okay. And I think you went to go do something. And you were like, I'm on my way back.
I had no idea we were getting like anything.
Me either. And so like that was a huge shock. And what's cool about Tenor Battles, man, is you know this, and everybody that's been a part of it knows this. It's just like a great time. Like it's just so much fun. It's like you're a kid again, and you're just hanging out with your friends on the playground, you know?
Yes.
And like you said, every time we come back from one of those events, man, it's just so much. There's so much drive and energy, and it's like I can't wait for the next one. Speaking of, you gonna be in Los Angeles?
I don't know yet. I want to really, really, really bad, but we just bought this shop that we're at in Texas, and I'm like double over budget right now. So we'll see. I'm going to Film Fest. Tint Wiz is sponsoring me for Film Fest.
Hey, shout out Tint Wiz.
Shout out Tint Wiz.
I love Tint Wiz, man. Tint Wiz is the best. I use it every day. Like sometimes during the show, I'll get a lead or I'll get somebody that approves a proposal, and I'm like, oh, nice, you know?
Yeah. It's working for you when you are not even working.
Right. I got a question. Do you have customers that just will not fill out a lead form? Like they'll just not do it. They're like, I'm not clicking no link. and I've had this happen a couple times. Like somebody will text my personal number, and I'll be like, "Hey, yeah, will you fill out this form for me real quick so I can send you pricing based on what you need?" Because all they say is like, "I want tint or whatever," right? And I don't even know who the person is, so I can't be like, "Hello, Jonathan," or "Hello, Amanda," or whoever, right?
Yeah.
Just like, "Yeah, if you would real quick, fill this out so I get some information from you." Blah blah blah. Never hear back from those people, usually ever.
Yeah.
And it's just weird. It's like or you could just tell me the stuff and I could put it in, no big deal. But then usually it's just
Right.
ghost after that.
Right.
Have you ever had that issue?
Yeah, some people just don't want to do it. Some people just want that personal experience of hearing,
Right.
speak.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And I do typically when they fill out the lead form, I'll send the proposal and then I'll just call them immediately and be like, "All right, cool. I just sent you over pricing. Is there anything you want to go over?" And then there's also some customers that are like, "Hey, send me that link," because they've already, used me before. And then they'll approve it. And we won't even talk on the phone. They'll say what day they want, what time they want. I'll schedule it. Boom. And I'll see them that day.
Yeah.
So I guess I do have to just kind of make it more personal for those kind of folks. But
yeah, that's really all they're wanting.
Right. And then the time between responses to get all the information is what gets me though. Cause then I'll just literally have to send the same questions I have on the form.
Yes.
One at a time. And then it's like an all day process. And I'm like, hey, so most of the time, if it's something like that, I'll just be like, hey, can I give you a call? Like, I'd rather just get on the phone and get my notepad and write the shit down and put it in there later.
Yes.
What's a technique that you like to use, not just for TintWiz, but just business in general with the experience and like you were saying, they want a personal experience. Do you try to make it more personal? Do you keep it professional? Both?
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's literally how we focus on flat glass. Is I learned that early on is nobody that's looking to pay you for flat glass is looking for a tinner. And I know that doesn't make sense, and I know it takes a second to sink in, but they're not. They're looking for a contractor. They're used to seeing a plumber, a welder, a roofer, a whatever, whoever's coming to their house looks all put together. And they don't look like they're going to get dirty. And they've got something in their hand. They've got folder. They've got books. And so when I learned that, then it doesn't matter if my bid is higher than the other guy. I'm going to get the job because I go in like this in a suit, and I'm a contractor in front of the customer. Now I'm the same girl that pulls up in blue jeans and flip flops to install.
Right, of course.
Film.
Yeah.
Same girl. But when I'm done selling it, and then a big thing that I do is I leave them something like, and you can almost call it like a used car salesman. Like they fall in love with it and they don't have a price. They've got every film sample.
Nice.
And then I give this to them and I measure and I say, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I got to have my estimator figure this. My estimator's mullet. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Or vice versa. And then while I'm measuring, I've got them looking through my book. And they're bound to find something that they've seen because I've done everything.
Are those like examples of things you've done?
Yeah, these are actual jobs. These are actual jobs that I've done, and they can see what it looks like inside and out. There's mullet competing.
Basically like a portfolio. I love that.
Yeah, it's like a portfolio. And so while I'm measuring, they're busy not harassing me. And then,
yeah, they're going through when I'm talking to a customer and I'm measuring, I have to measure 7 or 8 times, dude. I don't remember the number. Even if I'm typing it in, I'm like, wait a minute, fuck, was that 32 or 34? I don't remember.
No, I spend the first 10 minutes showing them this packet and letting them understand what it is and telling them to go put it on the window and see what they like. And then I show them this, and then I go to these couple of pages. This one is an actual measurement. Almost 170-degree drop. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
I've got other ones in here that's just as crazy. But anyway, so I give them this, and now they're busy, and now I'm measuring, and they don't have a price that day. I'll contact them the next day. And your woman's your buyer, but your man's the one with the wallet. So you make the woman fall in love with it, and you explain to the man how long it's going to take to get his money back.
That's basically how I do it too. Like, I'll usually it's the guy just says whatever the wife wants, and then I'll talk to her and be like, okay, what do you want to go with? And I'm like, are you wanting something that's reflective? You want something that's natural looking? You want like you want to keep the light coming in a little bit? So it always comes down to what her wants are, and he's
Yep.
just like, I just want whatever. But
Yep.
then there's also been times where guys are like, yeah, my office is so bright and I need something that's just going to block out a bunch of light and heat. And it's like, all
Yep.
right, cool. So you're going to get a door reflective.
Yep.
Um,
I lay a lot of that.
your mama is watching you.
Oh, hey, mama. Hey.
Hey, thanks for watching. What's your most popular film that you sell?
5% DR.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's. Mine's the Edge Nature 10 and 20. Like because I call it like a black chrome because I put it on different colored homes, like tan colored homes and then like gray colored homes, and it's almost like it like chameleons to whatever the surrounding
Yes,
shit is. It's so cool.
it
It
does.
like it looks more gold on brown houses and it looks more gray on darker houses.
Exactly.
And I've sent example pictures to customers before and they're like, wait a minute, is that the same film? And I'm like, it's the exact same film. I'm like, I don't know why it looks like that, but every time you put it on cooler toned homes, it looks more cool. When you put
Yep.
it on like warmer tone homes, it looks a lot more warm.
Yep.
And if you put Nature 10 on like a commercial building, it looks black. Like it
Yeah.
looks so good. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I love it.
It's the best.
I love it. Yeah. It's pretty.
And that's what you're doing on that one is the dual reflective 5.
Yeah. This one will get dual reflective 15. Just
You
because
want a little less darkness.
yeah, you want it to have a little bit of light. Otherwise, they're going to have to turn on lights all the time, and you don't want to offset your utility savings. So,
Okay.
yeah, if this were a home that someone lived in, then yeah, maybe we would 5 all the bedrooms because it'd just be fine. But it's an Airbnb, and so you have to think in
Yeah,
terms
that's
of
true. That
yeah,
is
you
true
don't
because
you want to
some
trade it.
customers, yeah, some customers that come in, they definitely would be like, it's a lot dark in here for a Barbie house. You know what I mean? Like, isn't it supposed to be kind of
Exactly.
bright in here? Yeah, that makes
Exactly.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. So
I love it.
it'll be a nice mirror, but it'll have a good amount of light still coming in.
Right. Do you have something that's like nature? Like that's kind of
Oh
like
yeah,
a
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we carry a 5, a 15, a 25, a 35, and a 50 in our DR series. And all your DRs, I don't care who the manufacturer is, it's a plus or minus 5, whereas your auto's like plus or minus 3. So like our DR5, it usually registers 9 or 10. So
gotcha.
it's highly comparable to your Edge 10 that you're
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool. So have you completely stopped doing auto? Y'all
almost.
stopped auto almost. You still
Well,
got mullet over there doing all that auto.
no, we gave that away too. So that's part of my announcement tonight. Like,
Oh,
but
okay.
prior to announcement phase, we had given away a location of all cars over in Gadsden, several years ago to chase flat glass. Well, now with both boys sick and purchased the location in Palestine, I need them both because my health is going down. And so I need them both closer together. I can't keep making this trip and driving back and forth and all this.
Right.
And, most business owners, your first thought is throw someone in place. Let me keep some of that money coming in or a percentage of it or something.
Right.
And I go about it the opposite. I give them away. So first contact was Mandy, who her shop's a mile from mine. I gave her that location years ago. And she says, I can't handle all that. I don't know what you want me to do. Like I can take some extra cars. And so I've got high tech glass at Birmingham, Jasper. It's James Franklin. And not a whole lot of
I've
cats know.
seen his name before. I don't think I've met him before. Wait, yeah,
Yeah.
isn't he kind of like a big guy or is that I'm thinking of somebody else maybe?
Yeah, he is. He reminds you a little bit of Mike Watson. But
I think I
But
know who
yeah,
you're talking about then.
Mike Powell sells him a good bit of Autobahn. He's a pretty high volume car dealer, but he does some flat glass too. And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, why don't I do the same thing with him that I did with Mandy? You can have all of this, and I mean, you're talking about 6 days a week of flat glass.
Oh, that's
You can
awesome.
have it. Just order my film. That's what they're used to. And
Gotcha.
so, yeah, and so let's see. I think it's Monday or Tuesday. Will be Mullet's last day in Gadsden. That's
Oh, snaps.
yeah. So everything will come to Texas, and we'll all be over in Texas, and we'll close that location completely. We just shut it down and hand off
That's awesome.
every phone call that comes in. Just no, James can help you. Here's his number.
Right.
Oh, it's a car. Mandy can help you. Here's her number.
You got to get your calls forwarded to them for about a week or two.
Well, this is what's crazy is I didn't see any of this coming. So a decade ago when I set this up, I used the same phone number for Texas or for Alabama.
Right.
So now that I'm separating it, there's nothing I can do to stop this train wreck.
Yeah. It's one of those by the way, that's awesome that you're giving basically your client list and all your business that you've been getting to somebody else that maybe I'm sure he's slap busy too though, right? So now he's probably go ahead.
He is, but number one, like he's just coming back from a heart attack, so he doesn't need to be messing with those cars. He's got 2 guys that does cars for him. So this is literally kind of perfect timing for him. He's not new to flat glass. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Right.
And so it's kind of perfect timing. He can handle that, and his guys can continue to handle the shop like they did while he was out. So
I love that all the young tenors, like, now I say young, I mean like younger than like 45 or so, like usually do a lot of car and then go into flat when they get older. It's like, all right, I'm gonna retire doing flat glass. Like you have fun doing auto for forever and get your name out there, and then it's like, all right, now I'm gonna just go strictly flat glass, and then you make more money, and so it's like, cool, now I can save up for retirement,
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be my plan. My plan is the kids are gonna get the auto. I'm gonna just do flat, and they can just have it. You know what I mean?
You're spot on. Flat and distribution. That's where I'm at, and that's the whole thing. Is that's all I have to make off of these deals that I give away is for them to buy my film. But why would you want to change the film that the customer's used to and they love? So it's a win-win, and there's no selling it. They're happy to have a phone number to call when I'm like, I'm not available.
Right. That's awesome. I love that. Bartering, the oldest trade in the book. Like a lot of people forget about, just like you're doing with the job at the Barbie house. Like, I mean, I've done a couple trades. What have I done? Let me think. I don't even know what I've traded out. I can't even remember right now. But I know I want to do
fast. But like we've done tattoos, we've done all kinds of stuff.
Idea. That's a great idea.
Yeah, we've got some nice tattoos.
I might not have even done a trade job yet.
Have you not?
I think I might have. I can't remember.
I even did a photo shoot once.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. We need family photos. I need to go ahead and put a post out. Oh, I know what I've not done yet, but I will be doing. There's this video production guy. He does like, he actually gave me better lighting. He taught me how to do better lighting for this because I showed him one video and he was like, oh, you got to have a contrasting light over here and one on you, like one behind you, one on you. So you have a shadow, all this other shit. Right. Yeah. Well, he said that he would make me like a really cool, like edit advertisement video or whatever. If I tinted the back half of his vehicle with 70 ceramic or whatever. And I actually still have to get a hold of him because I forgot. I got busy and I forgot. And now this reminded me. So I will give him a call tomorrow and be like, hey man, let's plan this. Cause I mean, it'd be, I do a bunch of live, you know that. And so I get videos from that, but it's not as good as somebody with a camera taking video. Like, because for one, it's stationary when you're doing stuff like that. And with it being spring break, I wish my daughter would come in there and take some videos, but she's always busy doing her stuff, you know. Kids, you know, they don't give a shit. But yeah, that's probably one of the only things I think I've ever traded out a job for. Now that I think about it.
Dude, I love doing the trades. I
Yeah.
mean, just everybody wins, and then everybody's talking about one another. I've done several tattoo shops, and everybody notices it when they come to get their tat, and
Right.
the windows have gotten tinted. And honestly, every person that owns a home that pays a utility bill is your customer. They just don't know they
Right.
can have it.
Right.
And I mean, that's one of my approaches is I don't go into sell, I go into educate.
Yeah.
I,
Like,
I
here
don't
you
go into
go.
selling anything.
I mean, that's how I do on auto too, is I'll tell them, like the benefits of each film, and I'll be like, so what do you want? You know?
Yeah, yeah,
Um, so that means that Mullet is moving to Texas. That means that
yeah,
Texas is getting one of the best mullets out there. Just saying.
exactly, exactly.
Is he going to
And
continue doing the raps and all that, or
oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure. He'll continue doing raps. He'll do a good bit of flat glass, and Texas pays like double what Alabama pays.
really?
So he doesn't mind tinning when it's enough pay. It's kind of comical to me. But it just is what it is. And so if he's gonna do a little tinting for me, then I'll start seeing shops and actually pushing my film. Because I mean, I've
Right.
been a distributor almost 3 years. I just don't push it. I
Nice.
sell enough of it on install and through my dealership contracts that I don't have to push it.
Right.
Um, you know,
That's good.
yeah, I
That
mean,
is
it'd be
great.
nice. Yeah.
Right. Um, so with being a distributor, what is one thing that you've learned most about, well, I don't want to say tenders, but the actual like manufacturing process and like how things, I guess, go from, manufacturer to distributor? Like, what is something, because I don't know anything about it. Is it a long process getting into it? Is there like a really big upfront cost? Like, is there,
All of
like, what
that.
are all of that? So you have to basically do like a minimum, like initial order and all that kind of stuff. You have to
Yes.
get different licenses and all that shit, or
And you have to do a minimum order every single month. I have to spend $10,000 a month to keep my distribution. That's a
that's
lot of
crazy.
film, brother.
I can spend 10,000, but it ain't on film.
I know that's real. I wish I could count my bills in on that. I
Right.
get it easy.
Right.
But no, just on material, yeah. You have to spend that much each month to keep your contract.
That's crazy. And
Yeah.
it's called Tenner's Choice, right?
Yeah, we've called it Tinner's Choice. Cadence doesn't like the name. He wants to call it Monarch Films. So maybe we should do a poll on here. Who
Maybe.
likes Monarch? Who likes Tinner's Choice? I don't care which. So long as the kids enjoy what they're doing when they get up in the morning and show up at the shop, I really don't care.
Right.
Doesn't matter to me.
Right.
But
Love
so
that.
far it's been called Tinner's Choice. It may
And
change to Monarch Films. Cadence normally wins.
yeah, usually, right? Sometimes you gotta let them win, though, right?
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so how can people get a hold of you to maybe get samples or try out the film or buy the film? Do you have a website, or is it just mainly reach out to you?
Yeah, just holler at me on any of the platforms or my cell phone. Of course, my
Sick.
cell phone is out there on everything. It's all public. But no, I don't have a website. People just text me what they want. And most shops that order from me often, they've saved their number in my invoicing system. So when I do an invoice, they just click approve and I can just go ahead and charge the card and then I immediately order it and just drop ship to them and I go on about tinning and so do they.
I love that. Seamless, the easy
Yeah.
stuff.
So a lot of reboxers, they literally rebox the film and it's an extra cost. And I don't see the point in that. Now, each type of film has its own place in the market. So
Right.
there's going to be a small tint shop that needs to have like let's say Expel or Autobahn or Limar or 3M or whoever. So they gain credibility with their customer. The
Right.
customer can go online. But if you're already past that point, or you're just getting started, if you're selling yourself as your brand and your quality, and your material, then you don't need any of that. And so
Yeah,
mine are
because
little white boxes.
right.
And
See, what's crazy is like I've had zero customers ask what kind of film that I use, and
exactly.
I could switch films today, and they would never know a difference. And
Yes.
because, like you were saying, like I sell myself. Like I've only been in business for
Yes.
over a little over a year now, and with what I've done in the past at other shops, like putting myself in front of the shop basically as like the spokesperson. Um, Everybody's remembered me and not the film or even the
Yeah.
shop necessarily.
Yeah.
They're like I've had a couple customers that it's taken them almost a year to find me, which is ridiculous because I post all
Yeah.
the time. I post all the time and I put it in all the local groups and everything, and I
Yeah.
make jokes. Like it's crazy that, but I don't. Also, this is actually making me remember this. I haven't put a lot of videos of like my face out with my
Yeah.
company, so I probably need to start doing that more. I might need to
Yeah.
do like
You
an
should.
introduction video or something. But
You
whenever
should.
they do find me, they're like, "Oh, dude, I've been looking for you for like a year," and I'm like, "What? How have you not seen me yet?"
Yeah.
And it's like, and then like once they use me now, they're like, "Cool, can I leave you a Google review? Like blah blah blah, whatever. You gonna be here forever?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this is my house. Like I'm not leaving. Like I'm not
Yeah.
leaving this place ever."
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, I live like in the middle of the country on a hill in the fucking woods, and I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
It's the best. Like every single customer, this is what's funny. I live on Wilderness Road, and every single customer that comes out here, they're like, "Man, you're really out here, ain't you?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." One of the main things they always say is they're like, "I bet when it snows, y'all don't leave." And I'm like, "Nope," because we live down a big hill. Like you have to go down a big hill to get on our road, and then up a big hill to get to our house, and it like winds around. So when we know snow's coming, we just go grocery shopping for like at least 2 weeks worth of food. Like we're not gonna be stuck
Yeah.
that long, but we stock up on food, and then
Yeah.
boom, it hits, and I'm like, sweet. Now we could just sit in the house all week and do nothing and
Yeah.
get fat and sassy,
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I
get on
love it.
each other's nerves and all that shit. And then I finally one day I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go try 4-wheel drive and try to get out of here, and then it'll work. And I'm like, okay, cool. What do y'all need? Like
Yeah.
I'll be in town, and like no places are open though. So you're just
Yeah.
basically wasting gas. But still, like
Yeah.
you get to venture out into the world again. Oh shit, we
Yeah.
got more comments. What up, Cash? Cash said 2 great people on the screen. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Then we got
Love
Dom,
that.
my peeps. I
Yes,
haven't
John.
seen Dom in years, dude. I miss that guy. He needs to pull up from Michigan and come hang out or something.
Right?
Cool. So, do you offer just architectural film, or do you also offer automotive film? And which films
Yeah.
do you offer?
Yeah. I carry carbon, which is IR50. I carry a ceramic IR70, and I carry a ceramic IR95. And then I carry all the architectural films. I carry 4 and 8 mil safety and a flat blackout. I use that on a lot of my tropical smoothies and my bimbo bakeries and places like that they get fast building out, and they forget that you can see through that, and then I have to go and help them out.
And so you put you said it's called what?
It's a
Flat?
0%. It's flat black. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
can't see in or out at all, but it
but
is safe for architectural. Yeah.
but it's not wrap though. It's film.
No, it's
Huh.
architectural film.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of that.
Yeah, I use it
I
a
need to
lot,
try that
especially
out.
on tropical smoothies. They're bad about it.
Really?
I,
Why? What's
I
the
love
big
it in
difference?
their store, but they're bad about it.
Why do they need it so bad? Where do they put it? Like on the whole window?
Yeah. So what they'll do is
Huh.
they'll put up a tropical smoothie location in like 6 weeks or less, and they don't all communicate. And so then they'll do their build out, and it'll cover up 3, 4, 5 windows, whatever it is. And so now when you're driving by, you see 2x4s and plywood and all this, and they can't
Oh yeah,
open like that. So then I
gotcha.
have to go in behind everybody and make it look pretty.
Is that an interior install or exterior?
It's supposed to be interior, but you can do it exterior. You have to go back and caulk around the edges, and of course, it's only a 5-year film when it's exterior. But they know
Right.
that they
Yeah.
know that then it's part of the convenience to them.
Speaking of edge sealing, I have a job that I have to go to Friday that I have to edge seal that I've been putting off for a while. I've
Yeah,
tried to do it at my house, like on my windows, and I can't get it. So I just fucking asked my buddy, I'm like, hey, dude, I'll pay you $100. You come out here and fucking seal these edges for me because I know you know what you're doing. I don't know
yeah,
what it is. I just don't know how to, I can't get it. Like it's too messy for me. Or so I don't know what my problem is, but
yeah,
I've actually gotten to that point too, where it's like, if I can't take care of it, I'm just going to get somebody else to do it because
yes,
it's less stress on me. Like I've been stressing it, dude, like bad.
yes,
And then I was just finally like, I'm just going to fucking hire somebody. I was like,
exactly.
if the customer doesn't like, my fear is like the customer is going to be mad that it's not me doing it. But why would they be? If I admit to them, like,
As
I
long as
can't get
they're
it
handled.
done, I'm like, I can't get it done properly, so I have to hire somebody to come out with me to do it.
Yeah,
And they didn't have an issue with it. And I was like,
yeah,
what was I so worried about, right? And that's a lot of
yeah,
my problem is like I make up problems so I'm ready for them and they never
yeah,
happen. And
right.
I'm like, what did I waste all that mental energy on, dude? Like, you know, like even as simple as the show some weeks, like I'm like, God, dude, I hope I don't mess this show up and I don't say anything stupid, which I always say something stupid anyway. But
That's part
it's
of the
like,
fun.
yeah, it's the not the fear of the unknown, but like the anxiety of fucking up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, for sure.
especially if it's like, like a friend. Like I don't want to like you and Grant, like basically everybody that's been on the show. Like I
Yeah,
don't want to give them a bad time on the show.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
have
yeah,
to like think about it like, hey, we're just gonna be hanging out and we're just gonna be talking, shooting the shit,
yeah,
and all that kind of stuff. I try to not overanalyze it as like I have to give the people a show. Like
right.
I gotta go viral. Like I've never been like that anyway, but it's like I get that little bit of anxiety. Even with a
Yes,
customer coming to my house, like, and I've done it a million times. I'm like, oh man,
yes,
they're coming to my shop. I hope they like my shop. I hope they
yes.
don't get lost. Being a distributor, is that something that you deal with when it comes to selling your film, or is that something that you've already gotten over because you know the film and you've been doing it for 3 years now?
Well, I mean, I've used this same film from day one, and so like for me, it was a no-brainer to distribute it. And then me and Cadence, we both juggle it, so there's like no extra staff or anything. It's just me and him
Sick.
juggling it.
I like
Yeah,
that.
so like when I gave him the Alabama location, then that meant that all of a sudden he would have to purchase film from me. And so we just keep it all straight as multiple companies.
Right.
And then, when he won that new car at WFR, he chose to sell it to Jason Teasley.
I
Well, he
remember that.
loaned me some of that money so I could become a distributor, and I sold my lake condo. So my lake condo money and sell that car, and then we had to do all the kidney stuff. Okay, well, so we moved into the shop apartment, and now this is what has happened behind it. We were able to keep up the contract and all those things, and now moving forward, I mean, I only signed for a 5-year mortgage on that Palestine shop. It's right under 2 acres. It's 2,500 square foot. It's full HVAC, air conditioning, heat.
Hell yeah.
It is it's on a corner, right next to the H&W store, so I get all the side by sides, and
Oh fuck yeah.
um, directly across from the bowling alley. So
Oh
small
dude,
town,
fuck yeah.
everybody sees us. Yeah,
You gotta love
I've
that.
been
What's
blessed
the
to.
how big is the city? Is it very big or
No, it's not huge, but you've heard of Whiskey Myers?
yeah, I think so. Maybe.
That's
This
where
the
they're from,
name sounds
Palestine,
familiar.
Texas. Anderson
Oh,
County.
okay.
They sing about Anderson County. They sing about Highway 155 and all that. But their
Dope.
drummer used to be my nephew's roommate, so I actually used to buy him alcohol when he was young.
Oh, bad
And then
influence.
Ford,
I'm just kidding.
I know, right? And then sports, Adrian Peterson, Adrian
Yeah.
Peterson,
Hmm.
he's from Palestine.
I didn't know that. I'm a
Yeah,
football guy too, and I didn't know that. That's crazy.
yeah, yeah, he's from there.
He was one of the best all-time running backs ever in college.
Yeah,
Dude was a
yeah,
beast.
yeah, for sure.
Do you keep up
For
with
sure.
March Madness? Like basketball?
No.
No? All right, never mind then. I was gonna say Arkansas is in the Sweet 16, which is really cool.
Hey, that is pretty cool.
But we gotta play Arizona, and I think we're gonna get stomped. But hopefully we play good. They've got a
I
good
guess to keep
anyways.
up.
I'm not gonna bore you with that. But the rad ant. Huh? I'm confused. I don't know. Anyway, so what else has been new other than the basically dissolving of the companies?
Yeah, yeah. So let's see. You remember Cadence had bought Jimmy Carter's Cadillac? Had you seen that floating
I
around?
don't I didn't think that I don't think I've seen that. I didn't know he bought that.
Oh my God, dude. So he had Jimmy Carter's legit two-door Cadillac coupe, and that was like the ultimate cruising car. I
That's
mean,
dope.
I almost shed a tear when he swapped it. But a kid offered him a 2020 GMC 2500 title for title.
I
The
mean, you can't beat
2020.
that. You can't
Yeah,
beat
I
that.
was like, I'll ride with you. Like there has to be, yeah.
That's like if somebody called me and was like, "Hey man, I'll trade you a 25 Sierra for your fucking 89." I'll be like, "All right, cool, pull up."
Exactly.
Is it paid for? Yep. All right, yeah, come on.
Exactly.
Actually,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I would because my daughter wants that truck so bad later, and it's like
Well,
I don't know if I could do it.
he and I joked about it. He said he couldn't have done it with the pink one. He's attached to the pink one. There's
Is
no
he
getting rid of
still?
that.
I was gonna say, is he still got it?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's
Nice.
no getting rid of it. It's fully
Love it.
built. He's in love with that thing. And then he's fully built the 2020 Yukon that's turquoise. And then he's got the white GMC. So yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. I love it. Y'all been going to any? Does Mullet do like shows and shit with this? Yeah, because he wins stuff, right? He wins
Yeah, he
like
goes.
fucking
Yeah.
comps and all that and car shows. See, I've never been into that kind of stuff. I mean, I'll go, but I don't know
Yeah, he
shit
gets a
about
lot
what
of
I'm looking at.
trophies. We've got trophies all over the shop for him. Best wrap, best wheels, best build. Because I mean, these trucks are not just lifted in tires. I mean, these are cammed
Right.
out and DOD deleted and tuned and the whole bit.
All the fancy stuff.
Yes, the
See, I
expensive
don't.
stuff.
Yeah, see, I don't know nothing about none of that shit, man. Me growing up, I never got into vehicles like that. Like the only thing that I get into is fixing my truck because it's always something
Yeah,
wrong with that motherfucker, dude. Like
yeah,
I just got a bumper from a neighbor down the road that
yeah.
he just saw me drive by one day without a front bumper and he came up to my house, opens the bed of his truck. I didn't know who the hell he was. Opens the bed of his truck and he just pulls out he's like, "You need a bumper?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do actually." And he was like, "I saw you didn't have one on your truck." And I was like, "Yeah, I got messed up in a wreck." Well, I ended up having to beat the shit out of my brackets to get them back straight because they were so bent.
Oh my
And
God.
it's still got a little lean to it, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna get it fixed eventually.
yeah.
And
Oh, I
then
love it.
here recently, with running my own business now, I've actually been able to afford things when I want them, not when I can,
Yes,
like when I can get them. And
yes.
so I got new tires on the truck. Jessica's got new tires on her rig. She went with some aggressive all-terrains and they look sick
Yeah.
on her Pathfinder.
Oh, I
Like
love it.
they're like pretty meaty on the sidewall. And I was like, "You went with those?" I was like, "That's crazy." Like they're more aggressive than my tires. And I drive a truck. So it's like
Yeah.
it's pretty cool being able to do that kind of
Yes.
stuff. So
And I don't
and
know about
then
you, but to me, these are the luxuries that I chase. Like I don't chase about the money. Like
yeah, not
to
really.
me, like it's a whole come up. It's a whole different thing that when they rotate my stuff and they're like, "Hey, it's time for tires." I'm like, "Okay, I'll see you in a couple weeks," or go ahead and order them, or whatever
Right.
it is. Like I don't have to go, "Oh no, Oh
I
God.
gotta save up money for this, you know?
Exactly.
Like when I went to go do my taxes for the first time, I was fucking terrified. And the
Yeah.
lady was like, "Yeah, but you have 2 kids, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Cool, and your sales are what?" And I told her, and then she's like, "How much you spend on film?" I'm like, "You know, this much." She's like, "You'll be fine, trust me." And she's like, "Here's how much you're getting back." And I was like, "What?" I was like,
Right.
"Are you sure? Like, you're sure?" And she's like, "Been doing this for 30 years. I think I know what I'm doing." And I'm like, all right, just saying.
Yep.
I was like, I
Yep.
didn't expect this. I expected to pay in. But
Yeah.
actually, it's because I don't look at the numbers like I should, and I know that I should. But it's one of those like I haven't gotten used to that yet. And
Exactly.
I'm sure you've learned the most that you have, like you've learned way more than I have, I'm sure. But like my expenses really aren't that much except for film. Like film is the highest expense
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
I really have no overhead here because it's my home garage. I mean,
Yeah.
I got lights and shit, and then
Yeah.
water that I use here and there, but no rent, no internet
Yeah.
for whatever. Um, what's something that you've done for like your financial side of things to keep you a little more in tune and in line with you just look at it often, or is it kind of like a once a month thing, or
I hardly ever look at it.
ever you just kind of like say fuck it, it's whatever?
I just get up each day and do what I'm supposed to do. When it's tax time, I file the damn things, and I will owe them till I die. So they have an automatic draw out of my account every month on the 15th.
Right,
And for all the rest of you tenders out there, as long as you let them draw something every month, they leave you alone. They really don't care. And
right,
so that's just how I do it. And I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but my original career, I mean, I was making 6 figures in my 20s, and in the late 90s, that 6 figures was a lot
right,
more than it is now.
right,
And more than half of my pay was commission. Commission was taxed at 40%.
right,
So I've done paid them jokers. I mean, and paid and paid and
right.
paid. So what I do is something similar that you were talking about. I keep my expenses very low. So when it is slow time, I enjoy it being slow time. I don't sit
Oh, me
around and
too.
I'm like, oh, I got to get somebody in here. No, the bills are covered.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go take a break. Let's go
same
see the
way.
family. And I think it makes a difference up here in how much stress that you're under. I see the shops because I go and help shops. I'll go and install for a shop that's just a mile down the road from me. I don't
Right.
care. I
Yeah,
think
me
we
too.
all rise together faster than apart and at each other's throats. And
People around here
but
don't want no help. I've offered tons.
yeah, yeah,
Oh well.
it's wild. It's
It is what it
wild.
is. And it's not like there's any like bad blood or anything around here. It's just
No,
nobody wants the help. And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
if I needed it, I would definitely ask for it, but I just don't need the
yeah,
help at all. Like I don't at all. Like I'm not
yeah,
that
yeah,
busy. I'm not that
yeah,
busy yet. Like that'll be probably in the next 2 years though, because I'm this like right now I'm starting to pick up like a lot. Like
yeah.
it's getting busy right
And
now.
now is the time for
Especially.
you to decide how you want to when it is time to do that, because that's part of why I wanted to do it like this on this announcement and do it like a podcast, because not all tenors think about when it's time to scale or it's time to grow. Not everybody's good at managing people. I'm
Right,
sick, so I don't have the brain capacity or the energy to fool with it.
right,
So I decided to do it this way, which is,
right,
you buy my film, I make money off the film, and I'll pass you all the work.
right,
And, that first job that I did that with Mandy, I mean, I'm not going to give her numbers, but I did triple what I promised. You know what I
right,
mean? She was comfortable at this number, and I tripled that. And, it's not anything I'm doing, I mean, not to get all biblical or anything, but that's
yeah,
the
you're
way
good.
it works. It's the same thing in NA and AA. You only get to keep what you give away. Same thing with the way I sell flat glass. It's free to anybody that wants to hop in my inbox. You ain't got to buy my film. If you want to learn how to do it, I will give you the play-by-play. I don't care. I would
Right,
love to look up in every state, know that flat glass exists. How does
right,
that hurt us? It doesn't.
right. And that's another thing too, is like a lot of people are just afraid that money's going to be taken from them because somebody's smarter and better at something. Like not in a sense of like better than them, but they're doing better for themselves. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
right.
there's a shop here that I don't have anything against them, and they're busier than I am for sure. But they also offer PPF, and they also offer other things like wraps and Chrome deletes and things that I don't necessarily offer. And they'll kick me
Yeah,
jobs that they don't want to do. Like, and that's fine with me.
exactly.
It's like, oh, call him, call Shady. He does C10s all the time, or like,
Yep,
which
yep,
I haven't gotten one in a while, but or like if somebody just needs an eyebrow, I'm not busy. They're super busy, and they're like, call him. He'll even come to your house. And I'm
exactly,
like, yeah, I'll pull up $50. Let's go. Um,
exactly.
even Clayton out in Little Rock, I told him, I was like, man, if I saw they were hiring for an installer, and I was like, if you need any help, dude, holler at me. And then I saw him live
Exactly.
last night working late, and I wanted to be like, dude, why didn't you call me? But yesterday I was slammed. So it's
Yeah.
like I don't try to pressure people to get me to help them, but I'm like, dude, if you need the fucking help, just
If you
call me.
need it, here I am. And
Right.
then there's shops that I go and I install for, and they've lost their installer completely, and they don't even want to stock film. Well, hello, I'm a film distributor, so I pull up with my truck, and so what we do in those situations, this is 70-30 split. So I'm leaving with 70% a ticket, and the shop's keeping 30%, but they did nothing except
Right.
turn on the lights and open the bay.
Yep.
And it keeps their name going while they try to find a tenor. And instead of all of this, oh no, I'm glad they ain't got nobody over there, I'm gonna get their clientele. Dude,
Yeah.
ain't nobody got to take somebody else's plate to
Right.
fill theirs.
Exactly. Keep your fork, right? That's what you
Keep
said
your
last
fork.
time.
What's coming's always
um,
better.
exactly. I think about that all the time because, like, whenever I was like yesterday, I think I did like 1,500, and it was 3 appointments, and
Yeah,
for me, that's a lot because it's
yeah,
one guy. It's just one guy here doing the work, doing the calls, doing the sales, all that stuff, right? And
yeah,
so for me, that's a lot. A shop that's got 4 installers, if they made 1,500 in a day, they'd probably fucking want to shut down.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
literally all about perspective. So like I try to set a
Exactly.
number. I try to set a number for the week now instead of the day because my days are usually like super slam, nothing, 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 super
Yep,
slam, right? Like
yep,
maybe a daily average is okay, but I try to set like a weekly goal now of like
yeah,
1,500, 2,000. So if I hit that
yeah,
shit in one day, dude, I'm like, all right, cool. We're going out to eat. We're going to do this. Hey kids, y'all want pizza tonight?
yeah,
You want McDonald's for lunch? Like all the little stuff
yes,
that like usually I couldn't do because I'm on a paycheck.
yep,
Now it's like I'm not financially free, but I'm
yep,
financially flexible. You know what I mean? Like I
exactly.
can kind of wiggle a little better. And that's what
Yeah,
happens with a lot of people that start out in business for themselves. But this last winter, I ain't gonna lie, dude, I was struggling. And
yeah,
that's mainly because I didn't save any money, which I should have, and I'm actually getting a jump on it now and just
yeah,
stashing cash in the lockbox and just being like, cool, this is gonna be here for whenever hard
yeah.
times hit. Um, what's something that well shit, we're already at a fucking hour, huh? God damn.
Dang, it went by fast. Come
That was
on in,
too
girl.
fast. Oh shit. Right at the end. I love it.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Look, I already have a spot for you. Come on. Come on. Come here, Michelle. Look, Michelle Gonzalez just got here. She's gonna act like she's not coming on camera, but yes, you are. Get over here, girl. Come on. Come on, girl. Hey,
What
we have
up?
the Barbie house.
How's it going? The
Yeah.
light behind y'all makes y'all's hair look pink.
Yeah.
I just noticed. For some reason, I thought you already had pink hair. I don't know why. But then when she sat down, it was pink, and I was like, damn,
I know. I've never colored it that way ever, but this light makes it
that's
look that
cool.
way. I could catfish someone, maybe.
Oh, God, don't do that. That's not
What's
good.
up, Sadie?
What up? Oh, another Wednesday, another show. You about to help her tint the Barbie house, dude?
Yes.
That's what's up. I love it.
We're all
Y'all
preset
better
and
get.
everything, bro.
I say
It's
y'all better
okay.
get some good footage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we are.
I love it.
100%.
I love it.
100%.
Oh, they, yeah, I know. Look, Michelle just saw the photo. Like, these kids are about to
love
have a blast at this house. You
Well,
hear me?
hey, check it out. So, since she just showed up and it's already at the hour, we can go ahead and y'all can do y'all's thing and get all situated for the install going on. And
We're going to have to go have an adult session outside, talk about business.
oh yeah, got to go landscaping. I hear you. All right, I hear you. Got to have a hey before all jobs, you have to have at least one safety meeting, just so you're
Exactly.
able to establish the rules and the regulations.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a very
Love it.
important meeting that we have to have because it's
Cannot-
long overdue.
You
Yes.
cannot miss the safety meeting. You can get fired for that. Just saying.
That's right.
Hey, you just get paid for going to this.
Right. But Letha, thank you for coming on here to, for one, save the show this week because I did not have a guest and I was like, oh great, I didn't plan anybody again. It's just been hectic here. But
thanks for having me. And I
you're
like
welcome.
sharing how I grow different than the other shops. Not that there's anything wrong with the way they're
Right,
doing
of course.
it. Just that, I like to give mine away.
Right.
And
There's nothing wrong
it
with
frees my stress. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I get to sell the film. And so I thought this would be a neat way to do it. So thanks for letting me do it.
Yeah, no problem. And I really appreciate it. And I think it's awesome. Like, it's this stuff right here, the be who you needed shit. Like, I bet you would have loved if somebody gave you a business back in the day when you were starting or even when you were busy.
Well, this
that's awesome.
pattern that I use, I mean, it literally was given to me. He lets me copy it. And so, yeah, I'm just paying forward what was done for me.
I love it. So at the end of this,
thank you so much for your time. We want to say
it.
thank you for having
The
Letha on
Barbie.
this interview, on this podcast, interviewing the diva, the one and only Letha. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, y'all have a great time in the Barbie house. I hope y'all enjoy it. That's fucking sick. That's so cool.
This place is full of these things.
Because we're a Barbie girl.
Y'all about to turn
They're
into
10
8-year-old. Y'all about to turn into 8-year-old girls in that house, dude. I tell you.
Oh, yes.
Totally.
Yes.
Love it.
We're gonna
Well,
freak
hey,
out.
we end every show with the Dark Truth final thought. So if you want, drop us some knowledge before we leave.
You got one, Michelle, or you want me to
Oh,
define it?
snaps.
You. Me? You have a lot of good
Wisdom.
Yeah. Yes.
I may keep it short this time, though.
Okay,
Look,
that's fine.
give more than you expect to receive. You actually
that.
receive double of what you give. It's not math that maths up, but it works.
I love
And
it.
it's true.
It is true. It's uncontainable. If you give more than you expect to get back, you will always get back more than you gave.
I love it.
I think I want to retire. Like this.
Yes, retirement now at this house.
Right. Barbie retirement or retired Barbie. They need to have one of those now.
Yes.
Her just sitting on the porch with a coffee or something,
Yes.
Love it. Well,
Thank
y'all
you.
ladies have a great time in the playhouse, and I will catch y'all next time.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Thank
See
you.
y'all later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. That was fun. The Barbie house, that'd be cool to tent. I'm jealous. I appreciate y'all watching this week. Letha's great. Michelle just showed up right at the end, and I love it. Appreciate y'all watching. And again, like Letha was saying, like, not all businesses have to run the same. And a lot of the times when people do things that other people question, like giving away your client list to somebody to help them, people would criticize that and say that they'd say it's stupid, or they think that it's something that they wouldn't do. And that's fine, because at the end of the day, everybody else's opinions of what you do doesn't really matter, because as long as you do what you think and feel is right, like she said, things will come back double. So give more and get more. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will catch y'all next week. And I'll be more prepared this time. But I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a good one. See ya.